You don't have to convince me, Bill. I mean, the person that's really is going to live with this choice is this one. So you really should be talking to her.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
Have you had children?
Yeah, 2 of them. So mine's blasted out.
You can tell.
Stop! And they're his babies. They're boys, so their heads.
They're big.
Well, I was told they're like, oh, you're not going to be able to deliver these vaginally because our first sons, they're like, the head is so big, you're narrow. There's no way. So they scheduled me for a C-section, but then I went into labor anyway. So anyway, long story short, I pushed both kids out of me.
Wow.
So it's a disaster zone down there. Yeah,
Not a disaster.
it's
zone.
blown out. It's so blown
Well,
out.
what do you want?
No, you tell me what you want to do.
No, it's literally,
junk.
you're the one that gets
like-
to choose.
It's like shopping for an engagement.
That's what it is. It's like, well, tell me, do you want the diamond cut? What do you want? The princess cut, I mean? Like, what do you...
Babe,
Can I ask a question?
You're going to really regret passing on this decision right now. You're trying to be modest. You should pick one and roll with it.
Do you have a dildo?
how many? Yeah.
Okay.
Look at your mom's house.
favorite dildo. Could you tell me on here where your favorite dildo is? The size?
My favorite dildo.
Maybe I should have asked
You said
that.
that so
good.
sincerely. Your
No, you're
favorite
right.
dildo.
You're totally right, Doc.
Which one's your favorite dildo?
Tell me which one's your favorite.
I mean, you can't put me on the spot like this.
Being on the spot's going to help. You really got to think. But
I
here's the
like
thing.
them all. They're all delicious.
This is diplomatic.
Okay, I'll
Give
tell you
us-
the truth.
okay.
I've had the liquid death can. It's not great, honestly. It's not. It's too much. It's like giving birth again for me personally.
Jesus
but then again,
Christ.
I was in my 20s, so I can't. How do I gauge?
You had this?
Hold this.
I had in my 20s that.
This?
Yeah, not the length, but the girth.
This girth?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you. And he was short. It was like that. It was like that.
Like that one?
Okay, like honestly, when he gave it to me to hold, I was having a flashback.
Gosh.
I was remembering the summer of 1997, was it?
Fingers didn't touch?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, but we didn't date long. Because it just wasn't for me.
Okay. Huh?
I mean, I feel like this one's good. This is a good one.
That's a pretty common choice.
Yeah, that seems
That's a pretty
like-
common choice.
Yeah, because I know it's not going to I like that one.
All right, Tom, and you said that you think that your erection is here.
Let me see. No, it's bigger than that.
Okay, let's go here. Let me switch with you there.
Wait, where am I? Here?
I don't know.
Am I here?
You want to try? Yeah, try that one.
Yeah, I think full girth is probably there.
The larger one.
Yeah, of these
Okay.
two.
Then we're talking 2 treatments. 2 to 3. We did 3 treatments. He would be to here.
I don't think so. It's too much.
Too
for me.
much.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Even though I've had 2 kids, like I don't want to be stretched out more.
Well,
Like that.
it would just be temporarily stretched, which puts the nerves on the stretch, which makes you have more sensitivity, of course. So but 2 treatments for Tom would put him exactly this space, and then we determine how many syringes that we're going to put in you.
Look, I'm still trying to come to terms with the fact that my wife's had a liquid death can in her before.
Well, I was thinking about how you were going to handle that a second ago when she told you. I was just wondering how the
"Not this."
conversation
And she was
goes.
like, no, yeah, that's it. I was like, wow, Jesus.
Yeah, he was a real loser too.
They usually are. There's some type of balance of the
There's some balance of the
universe.
universe.
The blood goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the brightest candle, and I didn't
think that
like it.
one-
I didn't like his dong actually.
Yeah. No, that's
No,
a
I
good,
didn't.
That's a good spin on it.
I didn't.
And then, of course, the number of syringes are determined by the length. So if someone has a much longer penis, then it takes more dermal filler to get down the length of the shaft. If they have a smaller, shorter penis, it doesn't take as much dermal filler
Wait,
per
can I ask
treatment.
you the dumbest question? When you put in the filler, do you have to like smooth it out?
I
do. You
do.
rub it?
I use
Like
my
you're-
thumb.
Yeah,
I use my
yeah.
thumb. We model it, and then we use our thumb.
Because I know how that goes here. It just goes.
There's
like
a
you hear it.
process that we teach. I mean, we have a protocol that is step by step for our providers. And everyone that we have is a urologist. We have 1 dermatologist and 1 OBGYN, but it's primarily urologists. I have the top urologists in the country. Like they're called KOLs, key opportunity leaders, that are the ones who do the best research and are the most published. They have embraced this procedure for the first time because there's never been a procedure that offered safety, efficacy, and symmetry and that was undetectable.
I mean, this sounds like the perfect
win-win.
pitch.
Yeah, we were just featured. They had this North America Sexual Medicine Society meeting, and it was in San Diego. It was all the top sexual medicine doctors in North America come. And one of my providers presented on safety and efficacy. And when they sent out the email that said, "Thank you all for coming to the conference," they actually put Phallofill and a video of her talking at the very top. So they really have embraced it, and they have pushed it out to all their urologists.
Can I ask you a question? How did it fit in your mouth? Like,
I was 23. I don't even remember, babe.
did you have to unhinge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the guy was such a lose, though.
Let's not go into
We
his
used to have
loser.
to bang at his parents' house and stuff. You know, so sad. It's before you, babe.
Oh, thanks. This is a summer boyfriend?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No.
You know who it is. Huh? Yeah.
No.
No.
I know who it is.
Do you know him?
I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen
One
him.
time we were together and
And we saw him, and I saw her go like this. She goes,
No.
that. And I was like, what are you doing?
Dad licked my chops. I was like, let's get out of here immediately.
God.
Yeah. Isn't that cool when you could put a dick to the face like that of your wife's sexual history?
I feel like I'm a dick whisperer now. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like I've seen so many like
Yeah,
that
you
I'm
said
more
know
down-
what it is.
and I can look at hands and nose, and I can feel like I can look at skin textures. I can look at features of people, and I almost feel like I have an idea of what it's going to look like before they take their pants off.
Oh.
Well, they said that
Nice.
like
It's like Superman.
Yeah, I wish I had that
myth,
power.
The myth is that it's shoe size, that it's completely unrelated.
I don't
But
think
there-
shoe size is.
Yeah, that's completely unrelated. But that like index fingers and
It's thick. I see thickness, and I can even look at the size of fingernails. I could there's traits that I put together that that will let me sort of know in my head what they're going to be. You know, I think most urologists are not looking at that. They're just in there to treat an STD or a UTI. They're not thinking about trying to see how to make this penis larger. So I think I've treated a lot of people.
Dicks are your life.
And so
Can I ask you, is there any potentiality for nerve damage?
we have never had it reported.
Okay.
So no one has ever reported loss of sensitivity, and no one has ever reported erectile dysfunction in any of our practices, which is really, really amazing because people claim erectile dysfunction because of, sexual performance anxiety. There's all kinds of reasons that people can have
ED is cap.
erectile dysfunction without actually having damage.
Right.
So we've never had it reported.
This is what you already have.
that one.
Yeah.
So then we have to go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go up to here.
She just wants to go up to there.
I think that you go up to there. If you've had two big kids, I think that would be a good size.
Actually, she's right.
I really think that's a
right.
great size.
Yeah.
And
This
so
is
that's
different.
about three treatments for him.
That's a level up. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, does it make you scared to think about having it done?
Yeah.
Because having all the needles put in your penis, it's not what on New Year's Day, it wasn't your resolution to say, okay, this year I'm going
I
to
can't do it today, by the way. I have
oh,
to.
No. I'm just saying, but on New Year's Day,
I
you
need,
didn't
like,
say,
to find peace. Yeah.
I'm going to have needles put in my penis. Yeah.
But you numb it, yeah? So that they don't
We use
feel it.
lidocaine.
No, I just
Yeah,
realized
lidocaine.
something. I have to top that guy. So we have to go up to whatever's one beyond that.
Beyond
at the
liquid
end.
death?
I'm going to be flying back and forth from Dallas to Austin quite a bit, it looks like.
Don't do that. So, okay, so it won't hurt is what you're saying because there's lidocaine.
No. It
and-
feels like the very first lidocaine injection is with a little tiny insulin syringe. It feels like a toothpick.
Now it makes so much sense. She's always talking about dicks. And like every time some girl comes over who's like a friend, she's like, I went on a date. She goes, what was that dick like?
How big is it?
What was
Do you
that
know
dick
why?
like?
Because they're so varied, as we saw in that buffet that you showed us, the assortment. They're so interesting because there's no two dicks that are the same. There's no two dicks that are alike. And they're fascinating to me because they're external genitalia. It's
Isn't
so
it?
Weird.
It is weird and interesting.
It is.
And
And that's what they
It's
tell
so
you in
weird.
kindergarten. They go, no two dicks are alike.
That's what they teach you.
Yeah. Yeah. All of you are unique.
I've heard a urologist say, they say if you've seen one dick, you've seen them all.
No way.
But that's not true. He says if you've seen one dick, you've seen one dick.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
there's never another one like it.
No. And
So,
I'm sure vages are the same way, right?
And there's some ugly ones that come through.
ugly dicks.
Yeah,
I
there's some
saw
ugly
some
ones.
there.
There's
I didn't
some
want to say
some
it.
that has bad coloring, bad texture. There's some guys are just
Not
we're
blessed.
not blessed with the best genetics when it comes to that, and some guys just come in and everything is just
perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, they want it larger, but the color is perfect and the shape is perfect. And
There are some beautiful dicks out there.
there really are.
Yeah. I've seen some really nice ones.
And it's the same thing with vaginas.
True. There are some that look like
Even
they're
before
gunshot wounds.
childbirth,
Yeah.
before childbirth, they look like they've been wrecked.
Yeah,
And
that's a
there's some
bummer.
beautiful ones after childbirth. I mean,
Yeah.
I personally like to look at both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. The good thing is guys don't really care. I mean, all the guys that I sleep with now, they
Yeah.
don't seem to care before and after. You know?
Guys really don't care what your vag looks like. I
don't
got to
think
tell you,
so.
you do go like, oh, that one is whatever, and this one is this, but like ultimately, you just want to finish inside of it.
I know.
You don't really care. You don't really care.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like
Women,
women who are, I get it. Like, but that's your own personal insecurity. Guys, we're not like, oh yeah, and it looked like no
no,
one gives a
even
shit.
maybe with boobs, like there are guys that like hungry tits and then guys that like big slops.
I've always been with breasts. Like I've loved small breasts, like I don't go like, oh, if it's not like this, I can't be happy. It just doesn't affect me that way, But
What is there's got to be something on a female that you said it's not breast, it's not the vagina. Are you a butt man? There's got to be something.
I like butts, sure. I like butts. I like if her teeth are.
Oh,
I have nice teeth.
They have nice teeth.
you have beautiful teeth.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my braces and stuff.
I wish you'd cut your hair off.
Wait, shorter, spikier,
Yeah.
darker.
Oh, if she had bad feet, I wouldn't have dated her.
I think that feet are important too, and feet is another thing that can guide me to what the penis is going to look like.
Really?
I can, people that have nice feet generally have a nice looking penis, from what I've seen.
Oh, we need to do a
Like if you had like hammer toes and stuff,
survey.
there
Yeah.
wouldn't have been a second date.
No. I agree. Feet are very important.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, you can look at a dude's feet and
I
guess the
think just
peener.
when you can put it all together, all the little attributes. I mean, there's lots of things on the body that I feel like that I look at. I mean, there's no science of what I'm telling you.
You ever have a big
There's-
surprise though, where you think you're going to see something? You're
Oh,
like,
of course. I mean,
"Whoa."
of course, I'm not accurate all the
Yeah,
time.
sure.
Sometimes I'll have a guy that comes in that's skinny and little in my hands, and he pulls it down, and I'm like, holy shit, it's
Yeah.
long, maybe not girthy, but
Yeah.
yeah, it surprises me.
So
So
have
I'm not
you've
perfect
had
every time.
have you had the this is my first time I'm coming in for an assessment, and you're like, dude, this is a really full, you don't need anything.
Yeah. Of course I
And you
have.
tell those guys like, what are you doing here?
They say I would like to have a bigger penis.
Jesus
Wow,
Christ.
greedy.
And so if somebody comes in with a large penis and I find that there's a problem and there's body dysmorphia,
Yeah.
and I think that they're never going to be happy with no matter what I do to them because there's dysmorphia, we don't treat those people. We just tell them that you're not a great candidate for the procedure, and we're not going to be able to do a treatment.
Do you need an assistant in your Dallas facility?
I used to have an assistant that would hand me syringes and would do everything for me.
Sure.
And during COVID, he refused the vaccine, and so I lost him because of that, because it was required in Texas, and so I haven't had one since, and I'm not going to hire another one because I just grab everything myself off the table.
You know what this
Off
would be
the
great
tray.
for? Because it's always been such a bummer when like people like trans people, when they transition to male, they don't often give them good units.
I want to get into that so
Yeah,
bad.
that would
Yeah.
be great
Let me
for
tell
that.
you what I've been doing. I've been going on Reddit, and there's some rooms that are female to male trans, and they've been taking hormones, and I think that they also use some suction devices and so forth for the clitoris. And they get some really nice growth and almost develop a gland or a head on the clitoris when they've been taking hormones long enough. And I really want to find some female to male trans men to try and do my procedure
Yeah,
on.
that
See
would
if I can
probably
see if I
help.
can make their clitoris, which is now looking like a penis, larger. I think I can,
That'd be awesome.
because it's the same structure. It just changed when we were in their mother's womb, but it started off to be
Yes.
the same structure.
Yeah, we're all the same meat, just different formation.
Was he a good lover?
No.
No, tell us the truth.
No,
How hard did you come?
no, babe. Stop.
Was it better? Is it better? We can keep going.
I am kind of curious.
Yeah, she's not like she's playing.
No,
quick.
I'll tell you what. Honestly, okay, if I have to go back in my Rolodex, not
Hold on.
top 3.
What?
Honestly, and I mean it, not my favorite.
Why?
Just not for me. It wasn't for me.
It's not better orgasms?
No. What do you want from me?
We want the truth.
This is the truth. It wasn't my favorites. No, not in the top 3.
Not.
Oh, I'm gonna puke. Stop. You're making everybody uncomfortable.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm curious how long it was.
But literally like that. Literally.
So it was short and thick.
Short and thick. Yeah.
And you came so fucking hard.
Stop it.
Okay.
I'm gonna puke.
Why? You're blushing because it's true.
Oh my God. Stop. I hate this.
So you don't think that if we kept going, it would
Oh my God.
be like the best sex you've ever had?
Flashback.
Yeah.
Stop. Babe, you're asking me something that happened like over 20 years
Oh, you remember. Don't give me this 20 years ago
Not
thing.
that, details. I vaguely remember. I
You don't
just
remember if it was great
being
sex?
Like, no, it wasn't. It was not. It was not.
Bill, what do you think?
I want to know if
I'd
it had
tell you it wasn't.
was it pretty? Did it have, was it a handsome dick?
Sure.
It had nice color and nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He maybe could have been a prostitute.
Maybe.
He missed his calling.
Maybe. Yeah, it's just not for me.
Not for her.
So what else you want to know about Garth?
Ooh, hey James, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have one more click of fun around here? I don't know. Click here or here. Try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You can send it to your grandmother. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out.